Okay guys, so I am going to show you how to fix a blanket when it comes unraveled. I already put the yarn through the needle, if you guys can see it. But Aubrey's blanket came undone, as you guys can see. So bear with me because my tripod is broke. So what you're going to do is when it comes unraveled in a spot, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it the way that the lady showed me in a group. But you're going to go back through the first hoop and hang on. So you're going to go through the first loop. I'm trying to get this to unravel, but it's not going to look pretty like if you guys want it to. But you're going to go underneath like so. See how I went underneath it? And you're going to bring it up and pull it through. You're going to pull it through. So you're going to pull it through. And then you're going to take these pieces where they came through. And you're going to go around and pull it through all the way. So it's going to pull it down, see? And then you're going to go back around underneath the bottom like you did before and back through the top. And you're going to pull it through. You're just going to pull it. So basically what you're doing is you can do that 2 times. It's going to pull it down. Then you're going to go back under the bottom part, the bottom row, and you're going to pull it through. And you're going to pull it tight. Then you're going to go through the top, middle 2 loops, and pull, and pull, and pull. See how it's down and it's connected? Back under and back through. And you're going to pull. Because what it's doing is it's taking the bottom and it's connecting it to the top. That way it doesn't unravel. So I'm going to do the same thing with the third stitch, the third double crochet stitch. Same as before. And it does not have to look pretty if it's like, this one's Aubrey's. So, I mean, I'd rather her be able to keep the blanket than not have her blanket. Okay, so that one's done. See how it's together? I'm going to go through and pull this one because there was an extra loop. Pull it. I'm going to feed it back through here, through all of them again, like so, through the middle. Okay. See how it's pulled together? Like I said, it's not going to be pretty. First time I'm doing this. And then I'll show you again. So I'm going to go through the bottom again. And I'm going to pull it through. Pulling it through. So I pretty much just looped it. You're going to grab the top 2. And see how I put it through there? And you're going to pull it. And you're going to pull it tight. Back under. Back under. Let me back it up because I could just take it right through. And through the loops. And you're going to pull it. Now you can double knot these if you want. I'm going to start double knotting it when I get towards the bottom. So up through the bottom and through the top. Down through the bottom. And it does not have to be a certain way you go through. It doesn't have to be the same side. You feed it through each time. Just as long as you're looping it and it does not get tangled. Then I'm going to go back through the bottom and through the top. See how it's through? I'm going to pull. Back through the bottom, and right here there's a loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under, pull, so it's through there, and then I'm going to feed it up through this little stitch like so, and I'm going to pull it through. That way it gives it a little bit more of a secure little snug. See how it's fed through there? Back through, and then I have a little hoop right here, a little loop, not hoop. I'm going to take it, I'm going to feed it through there, like so, see it? I'm just going to pull it through. So it kind of does it like a little knot. You're just going to pull it tight. That way it's down. So there's 2. Then, what you can also do if you want to, is you can feed it through the top up here, and through. Because it does not have to be pretty, and I am making it double and triple secured. Then, same thing, through the bottom, through the top, through the bottom, through the top. Whoop. But I am going to catch up with you guys when I get over here and show you what to do. Okay guys, so we are back, crocheters. Trying to straighten this out for you all. But as you can see, you can't really tell where it happened at. So here is the end where it is no longer attached. So right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, you're going to check it out to see if it's knotted, which it is not. So I'm not going to mess with it because I can tell it's loose. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up underneath, right here in this little loop. I'm going to go through, holding on to this little piece that's no longer attached. I'm going to pull it through. Whoop. I'm going to pull it through. And like so. Then I'm going to go back up underneath there just to knot it. That way it's attached. And then I'm going to go back through the top, pull it through. So where I pulled it is right up underneath these, where I'm holding to the ends. So I'm going to pull it through, like so. Then I got this loop, so I'm going to just pull a little bit more, feed it up underneath there. See how it's through? And I'm just going to pull it really really, really, really tight. That way, it's the pieces that are not in there are in and they can't come unraveled. So at this point, you're just going to weave it through wherever you feel like it. So the next part that you would see would be orange, and I have OCD. So I'm just going to weave it in where I see orange and pull it through. And this is where you get creative, where you feel like it should be. And then I'm also going to reconnect to the top. That way there's more of a little stitch. So I'm just going to feed it through. Does not have to be perfect. Then I'm going to go back down through here. Like I said, you guys can, at this point, you can weave it wherever you want. I'm just weaving it through. Then, what I like to do is I like to go through the stitches. So, up, down, kind of like you're sewing. Up, through. See how I got in there? Kind of like I'm sewing. Back through. So, it's in there like so. And then I'll pull it through. So at this point, it's going to kind of get not knotted, but it's going to have like a good little pull. And you can't even see the yarn. Then I'm going to go down to the same one, the stitch below, up. And I'm so sorry that this is not the best video ever, but I will show you guys another way. I will show you guys a better way of doing this sometime in the near future. So through the top, so like this is the pink, so this is the top row, up, then I have where it went through right here. I'm going to go back through to knot it. Like I said, it's not going to be pretty. It's just stitching it together. Then I'm going to do the same thing to these. And you will have extra yarn because this yarn was attached at one point in time, but it is not. And basically we're just stitching with it, or sewing with it. So there's going to be extra left over. But that's pretty much all you're going to do. And then when you get done with it, I'm going to knot it real quick. That way you guys can see. Let me go. I found another spot. I'm going to feed it through. Like so. I have a loop. I'm going to feed it through. Feed the needle through. And pull. Find that same knot, feed it through, feed it through, and pull. And what I like to do is I like to do this a couple of billion times. That way I know it is more than enough secured. You can go back through with fabric glue, but at this point, this thing's going to be pretty much knotted in this little spot, so it will not untangle. Thread through, and then you're just going to snip. At this point, you can see that it is stitched through. I mean, you can tell because you've done it, but right here is where it started, and then here's where I pulled it. See, and then right here is where it stopped. See, look, I can't even tell. Let me find the knot. Okay, right here is where I stopped. So this will be the bottom part. But I'm going to go back there with fabric glue and glue that down. But that is how you stitch together a crocheted blanket for beginners. And see, look, here's the leftover yarn that was attached. So I mean, there is a pretty good amount. I have about a foot or two left. So keep those strands on hand in case another spot comes unraveled, or you see a piece that looks like it's going to come undone, and just use it to fix it in. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Like I said, this was my first time fixing the blanket, so I'm not the best at it, but that is pretty much how to fix it from the ladies on the group that told me. I did it my own little way with additional, because I felt like it needed to be secured more, just because it's Aubrey's blanket, and she's 15 months, or 18 months, so it needed a little bit more love and pull. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.